This video was created and brought to you by ManageMax. We manage condominiums, HOAs, manufactured housing and apartment communities throughout Southeast Michigan. We're a growing company, and maybe we'll get to your area soon if we're not there yet. We create these videos to share industry insights with current and prospective clients. There will be an opportunity to connect with us at the end, so stick around to the end of the video. Now let's dive in. You want to be a responsible board member, of course. You want to make sure things get done right. But somewhere along the way you start wondering, am I providing oversight or just micromanaging? And if you pull back, are you being hands-off or are you abandoning your responsibility? Most board members get this wrong, often in both directions at once. Let's start with the most common mistake, the board member who can't let go of the details. There's a reason you hired a management company. They handle operations, vendor coordination, resident communications, day-to-day problem solving. Your job is different. You set policy, you provide direction, you hold people accountable to outcomes. You don't execute. When you start calling vendors directly, rewriting emails your manager already sent, demanding to approve every minor expense, or questioning every operational decision, you've crossed the line. That's not oversight, that's micromanagement. And here's what micromanagement actually accomplishes. It makes your management company defensive. It slows everything down, it burns you out, and it doesn't make things better. It just means you're doing two jobs badly instead of one job well. If you don't trust your management company to handle operations, that's a relationship problem. It's not a reason to do their job for them. The opposite failure is just as dangerous, and it's more common than you'd think. Some boards swing so far from micromanagement that they stop providing oversight altogether. They rubber stamp everything. They approve budgets they haven't really read. They nod through financial reports they don't understand. They assume someone else is watching the details. We trust our management company. Sounds reasonable. But trust isn't oversight. Trust is the starting point, not a replacement for accountability. Real oversight means asking questions, reviewing reports critically, understanding trends over time, holding people accountable to outcomes, not just activities. If you're not doing these things, if you're just showing up to meetings and voting yes, you're not governing. You're hoping nothing goes wrong. So where's the line? Here's a framework that actually works. Healthy boards focus on the what. What should happen? What are our goals? What policies guide our decisions? What standards do we expect? What outcomes are we measuring? They let management handle the how to coordinate vendors, how to communicate with residents, how to execute the plan, how to solve operational problems day to day. When a board member starts dictating the how, telling the manager which vendor to call, how to word an email, what time to schedule a repair, they become a micromanager. When a board member stops caring about the what, not asking whether goals are being met, whether policies are being followed, whether outcomes match expectations, they've become a figurehead. The tension you feel isn't a sign you're doing something wrong. It's the nature of governance, but navigating it requires clarity that most boards don't have. The line between oversight and micromanagement isn't obvious, and it's not fixed. It shifts based on circumstances, based on the maturity of your management relationship, based on what's happening in your community at any given time. Boards that get this right don't figure it out through trial and error. They work with management partners who help define roles, set clear expectations, and build accountability structures that work for everyone. If you're constantly questioning whether you're too involved or not involved enough, if that tension never seems to resolve, that's a sign the relationship needs better definition, not more effort from you, better structure around you. If you found this perspective valuable, we invite you to connect with us. Facebook viewers, like our page and follow us for regular updates. Feel free to message us directly with your questions or community challenges. Instagram viewers, hit follow and feel free to DM us with your questions or community challenges. YouTube viewers, subscribe to our channel and check out the video description for helpful links. Visit our website to discover our thought leadership content, books, and resources that can transform your community management approach. Whether you're dealing with the challenges we discussed today or other community issues, we're here to help. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.